did you start your journey? I've heard a lot about GoodyBro being the essential brand in Bangladesh. So we want to know about your starting of the journey. So tell us more about that.
Okay, thank you. So we started our brand back in 2019, mid 2019, July 2019. Actually, me and my co-founder, we started this as a Facebook page, and later on, as time went by and as we gathered sales, later on it grew and it became a lifestyle brand.
So it's not that old, only 2 years.
Yeah, it's just 2 years.
So you guys grew it a lot faster. So what was the secret sauce?
Okay, so there's nothing actually, no rocket science behind it, but I would say we have two things. So number one is we have our own RMG factory. So
Okay.
that is the reason we can produce excellent quality in affordable price. And the second reason is we identified the market gap. And I think identifying the market gap is one of the biggest challenges for any business to grow.
So tell us more about your product and the market you're talking about.
Okay, so we sell essential clothes. Mainly our products are solid t-shirts, solid colored
Okay.
t-shirts, solid colored sweatpants, shirts. Everything that we sell is one color. We don't have any any designs or anything. We have a lot of colors and a lot of sizes. So I think there was a good demand for this solid colored t-shirts or solid colored clothing, and even lack of availability of sizes were one of the thing, and most importantly the consistency in the quality is the biggest thing that helped us gain customers confidence, and that is how we grew as a brand.
All right. So let's get back to 2019. So what triggered you to build a brand?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a fashion conscious person, but I like to look
You
good.
look like a fashion concerned person.
Well, I like to look good, but I'm not a fashion conscious person. So I always wear monochrome outfits. So right now I'm wearing black and black. So I usually faced a lot of difficulty while purchasing clothes because I couldn't find consistent, good quality, affordable t-shirts, because I wear a lot of t-shirts, and so I don't like wearing anything funky or anything, because I believe if I wear something, let's say I'm not a Metallica fan, or I'm a Metallica fan and you don't like Metallica. So I wear this Metallica t-shirt and I come up for a meeting with you, and then you look at my t-shirt and then you judge me, okay, this person is not good because I hate Metallica. I don't want to like this person. So I don't want to create any perception of myself to anyone. That is why I'm always a blank canvas, and I like solid clothes. So this is something that for me that I thought that we should establish a brand. That brand would be affordable and it would provide quality service and products to customers at the right time. And then I went up to my friend, and he's like my best friend, he's my co-founder. So he came up with the idea, we came up with the name GoodyBro. GoodyBro, like goodies. We are two bros and we sell goodie. So that's why GoodyBro. So I said, fine, the name is very good and he's a very excellent digital marketer. So he said, okay, let's start this. We'll put up the t-shirts, we'll take some pictures and we'll put up in Facebook page and let's see what's the response. So we started our boosting, and the first day we hit 50 sales. We had 50 orders and we were like, what? So I think this is not a fun project anymore. We should get serious. And that's how this thing grew.
Okay, so lots of things to learn. First of all, the philosophy is deep. The way you told about your dressing sense, I think that's pretty deep. Haven't thought that way, honestly speaking. But it's true that when people see what you are wearing, any other brand, it goes into your mind.
Exactly.
Their mind as well. Though I love my Alice, that is.
No, it's fine. You're wearing your brand. Yeah.
But, that makes sense. That completely makes sense. But on the secondly, I mean, you guys followed sort of a lean startup model.
Yeah, definitely.
You did not do a lot of things initially
No.
to kick things off. You just posted some pictures
Yeah.
and see how the response was.
Exactly. We tested the market.
I pretty much loved it because that's how I think we should test out the ideas and see how it goes without spending a lot into the initial framework. So I can understand that worked initially. I mean, 50 orders first day. There's something to be excited of, but what happened next? I mean, how did you guys grew? I mean, from 50 orders to maybe thousands of orders.
Yeah, right now we are doing very good. So So what happened is initially, yeah, it's just like any garage startup story. So we used to pack everything. We used to do everything. Like me and my friend, we were just two team members. The first employee we hired, since we did not have any fund, or still now our startup is it's fully on bootstrapping. So we focused on cost leadership. Cost leadership strategy worked excellent for us. We just used or utilized only the things that were necessary for us for our business's growth, and that is how we grew. So we first hired one CRM, like for the replying the customers and queries for the customers, and we hired one operational manager. So this was our team for the first 3 months. We used our own house. I used my own house as as a go down, and my friend did the same. We used to use third party logistics service. We had a small agency. So that is how slowly it grew. But once our customer base started to grow, a number of sales orders increased. We focused on creating core competency on everything or on every department of our business that is related to or integrated with our business. So starting from our creative team. So we had a creative agency. We hired one creative agency, and we saw that they were not taking us seriously. So then I thought, okay, we will not hire any more agency. We'll get a creative director, and then we'll form our own creative agency.
Okay.
So
that's a big step.
Yeah, that was one big step. So my friend was very skeptical because he's focused on cost leadership. I said, no, we need to establish our own team, because I believe in modern startup, teams make a startup or a company great, not one person.
Exactly.
So we focused on our HR, we focused on bringing in talented people. So we first established our creative team. The second step was establishing our own logistics or delivery company. So these were the things slowly that usually took time. And now I think we have a full-fledged team, and now we can proudly say that we provide 360-degree service. So from manufacturing to delivering to your doorsteps, GoodyBro does it all. Ekdom solid service.
Okay, yeah, nice. So I was reading this book called Shoe Dog. I'm not sure if you have read that. It's from the
Phil Knight, yeah.
From Phil Knight.
Yeah, the founder of Nike.
About Nike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that matches your story in some cases, like the way they started as well.
Yeah.
They did not do a lot of things initially. They waited 5-6 years to kick off their whole shoe journey, and there were Adidas, there were Puma.
Phil Knight went to Japan,
He went to Japan. He brought the shoes from there, and he started selling those shoes from his own garage as well. The same thing you guys did. So I think this is a pretty good story, and these are pretty exciting stories for the new entrepreneurs as well. So do you think you can share us a little bit more specifics, the things that work with you guys in terms of marketing? Like, what are the strategies? Maybe Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok videos, and whatnot.
Well, for marketing, see, customers, they have this one common problem with e-commerce shopping. The pictures that they see and the products that they receive do not match. The color don't match, the quality don't match. So what we focused is we invested in our photography, in our creatives. So we exactly showed the exact product. We took some good photographs and we posted them so our customers could see exactly the t-shirt or the product they are aspiring to receive. So this thing, good pictures work great. A lot of designers or developers say that they developed really good website, they developed really good site and app and everything, but still their business is not working. So one trick I would say, use good pictures, use attractive pictures, and use relatable pictures. So another mistake I think a lot of brands do is they actually hire models who are very good looking. See, when I go to any website or any app to purchase, I want to purchase for whom? For myself. So I need to see someone who's relatable. So if I see a six-pack, a very good guy, I don't have six-pack, I'm just an ordinary guy. I need to see someone like me wearing something. Okay, then I can go, okay, if he's looking like this, I will look like that. So these were the perception or, the psychology that we thought, okay, let's try it, in reverse way. If I am the customer, what are the things or what are the steps that I would take while purchasing? What would be my consumer behavior or my purchasing behavior? So these were the things that we kept in mind, and that is how we designed our marketing plan. and thus we implemented them, and I guess
Again, pretty interesting, because again, the thing you talked about people brought in models because they feel like people follow models and they buy those products. I mean, this is established theory. But I think you got out of this
unconventional way.
Completely unconventional way, and tried something by your own, and that really worked. So this is actually very interesting, and of course I would say kudos to you guys as well.
Thank
to
you.
come up with these ideas and being unconventional, and I'm sure that's working pretty well as well. So coming from that perspective, I think you shared whatever worked for you. So tell us about a few things that did not work. I mean, the mistakes you did that you should avoid.
So what happened is, initially we for the first photo shoot for winter, we hired. We hired agencies, and our experience with working with any third party wasn't up to the mark. The reason is we were.
Maybe you set the bar too high.
Probably I don't know. Like, I think these agencies lack professionalism. I wouldn't say, since we are not their top clients or their big clients, that is why they treated us differently. So so as I said, now we have everything in-house, from photographer to creative team to everything. So now things are easier for us. But initially, so I would just share one small story of our photo shoot last winter. So last winter we spent a lot for our photo shoot. We hired influencers. Here I think I made a very big mistake. So I usually look after this thing, strategy of marketing, and my friend also does, but I take the final call since I'm the CEO. So what happened is, I hired one influencer who was irrelevant to my brand. See, this is one mistake. I thought, okay, I'm going to never run after numbers. Social media likes are all lie. See, if an influencer has a lot of likes, a lot of reaction, doesn't mean that influencer is right for your brand. You have to select. So what happened is, so I have a fashion brand, right? So if I select a food vlogger, for instance, how is that person relevant to fashion? People go to his channel or her channel to look about food reviews, not about fashion. So I think this is one mistake that I did last winter. I hired a food vlogger who was doing very good in the market, who was like one of the big influencers currently, but he was irrelevant to my TG. And what happened is, I wasted a lot of money on him, and hence resulted during the day of photo shoot. Since he's a food blogger, he's not a professional model, he took a long time, everyone was pissed. At the end of the day, the photos were not good, and then my sales dropped. So that is one mistake that I did. So I think relevancy is something that I learned from that mistake.
That's pretty important learning as well, because what we did, I mean, in terms of my Alice as well, that whenever we are thinking about marketing, we always think about who has the reach to the e-commerce store owners. Because we don't need to go to everyone. People have a lot of followers, but we need someone maybe who has just 500 e-commerce store owners followers. That's it. We don't need 5 million or something like that. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty important learning for all the newcomers or the entrepreneurs as well. Find someone who has people in your TG.
I would like to add something with this. So there's this principle, 80-20 principle.
Pareto Principle.
He knows everything. So Pareto Principle is something that from that event I decided, okay, from now on everything is 80-20. I will focus on only the things that matter to our business, only the TG that's relevant. So I think even for life, so if you have 10 friends and you have 2 best friends, and at the end of the day, I think people often try to please the 8 other friends. But I think this is a very big mistake. You should always focus on your inner circle, on those 2 friends, invest in them. They will look after you, not the 8 other people that you're trying to impress. So I follow this even in my
life. We have a pretty similar philosophy. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. We have almost covered everything that's important for our audience as well. But just to end it, we want to also know your vision, like maybe what's in front of GoodyBro in the next 5 years?
Okay, so currently we are doing good. People take our brand as a good quality brand, and that the brand which provides exactly what they portray. So our tagline is Ekdom Solid. So we say we are an Ekdom Solid brand. So 5 years down the line or in future, we aspire to be an essential brand. Right now, we don't have all range of products. We have few products. So in future we want to have all range of products. So now that we say we provide 360-degree service, we want to also say that we have 360-degree products. So let's say from socks to innerwear to everything. So we want to be essentials, and we want to be actually king of essentials. So that will be our new tagline.
What's the brand that comes to your mind? Maybe a global brand when you think about this vision?
I think Uniqlo is an amazing brand. See, I wouldn't say H&M because they're...
I wear their undergarments.
Uniqlo, right? Yes, Uniqlo is very good. So Uniqlo is something, I forgot the name of the CEO of Uniqlo. He's this Japanese CEO who actually, they focus a lot on product innovation. So classic fashion, everything is solid, nothing fad, nothing, something out of the box, but their product R&D and product innovation kept them going far. Even 50 years down the line, people still are fond of Uniqlo. And these things are classic for fashion. This will never die. So we want to be a brand like that. So Uniqlo is one brand, I would say. Marks and Spencer can be another brand.
A little bit in the higher end.
A little bit in the higher. Uniqlo is our perfect referential brand. For
Thank you, Ahnaf. It was nice talking to you. I learned a lot.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully our audience learned a lot as well.
Exactly. Thank you so much for inviting me.